Every prophet in the Bible was a revolutionary. Every prophet in the Bible went against what was the common belief system of that religion. They were rebels, considered thugs. Jesus' biggest thing was talking to the Pharisees and Sadducees about how they abused the word, how they knew the word, but misled them with that word. And he let all of them know that you misled them because, one, it benefited you in the end to do so. You were a puppet and an employee of Rome. You were the middle between Rome and its slaves. The Romans talked to the Pharisees and Sadducees. The Pharisees and Sadducees, who are the preachers and ministers, spoke to the people. Example, let somebody black get killed by a white police officer, or there's a racial crime. The first persons on the scene to represent the black people are the black clergymen or the NAACP, which nobody, they're like ghosts now anyway, for real. Like, what the hell is those letters? But yeah, they business now, and I understand that. That's what they chose. I mean, they just kept it real. They business now. But you see the concerned clergy, you see the ministers. And what do the ministers are there for? They go in there and talk to who? The justice system. And then they come out and they tell the black people, be calm, it's okay, justice will be served. Or they say, if we don't get justice, we're going to raise hell, but hell ain't never raised. What aftermath can you remember where you knew it was unjust and hell was raised? It just faded away to another issue. And that's what they're here for, to calm the people. To tell them just, hey man, stay poor and stay happy and just keep on working. And by the way, I know you can't make it, so what you do is, give me some of your money. I need to collect these taxes for Caesar. But they say, no, I'm not really collecting tax for Caesar. What you're doing is you're going to give money to God. And God ain't got no bills to pay. His lights is not going to get cut off. None of that shit. So, but no, I'm sorry. Here, let me tell you why you're going to get the money. You're going to get the money because money is the most precious thing to you. So the most precious thing you have to you, sacrifice 10% of that, and God's going to bless you with more. I'm going to hand you a little bit, but if you give me that little bit, God going to give you more when you need it. Damn, really? Is that a contract deal? Did God tell you that and forget to tell me that? And how many times you going to show me in the Bible that if I give you that, then God hold me double, triple, quadruple back over there? What the fuck is that? I mean, you feel me? You getting your blessings like a motherfucker though, because you collecting like a son of a bitch. And where's all that money going? Okay, you get paid. We know your boys around you get paid. We know the choir gets paid. We know the shit goes to the bank. And I guess what? You pay the lights and you pay the water. And at some point in time, your shit's paid off. But I know you keep on paying and then you drop that money off in the bank. And where does all that money go? Because you're a non-for-profit business. It never goes back to the community. Y'all don't fix up houses or nothing. You know, y'all ain't building houses to put homeless people in. Y'all not creating jobs for the community. Exactly, where is all that money that we keep pumping in this shit going to? At some point in time, damn, don't we got a right to ask? But no, don't ask because you wasn't given to the man, you was given to God. You was giving God something that he don't even need. He don't need your money. You know what the most important thing to you really is? Not your money. They just told you the most important thing is your money. What the most important thing is, why don't you give him 10% of your time? I bet he appreciate that a whole lot more than your money. Give me 10% of your time. Why don't you let the church pray for that blessing? Well, really, the church prayed for the blessing to get their money, and they got it. We gave it to them every week like soldiers. But why in the hell, what motivates us to keep getting up and getting dressed to give a motherfucker some money? Now, understand, we give it to him so he can what? Give it to God? Like, why do we keep taking it to him for? Is he representing you as God's representative or something? Or you paying for the word, or you pay, what? Well, okay, you paying for the word. Well, if you paying for the word, then you ain't giving your money to God, because you can give your money to a homeless man that be giving to God. He said, "Help the least of me." You could be giving it to an adoption agency or for homeless people. Then you be giving it directly to God yourself. Or do you want to make sure you get credit? So you want to give it to the right person, make sure you get credit for what you gave and shit, right? Well, I guess okay, that's cool too. Well, I guess shit, pimping keep on pimping and shit. Hoes keep on hoeing, because why? They don't hoe because the pimp talked them into it. They hoe because they want to hoe. So I guess that's why we hoeing, huh? Keep paying that pimp. I don't know where that pimp money going to, but hey, man, that's just what it is. So it's like, I guess it's a game that we want. And I'm going to tell you the truth that I ain't even really want to say. You know why we playing that game? Our own self-guilt. We feel like, yo, man, I'm guilty. I'm not worthy to get into heaven on my own. So I love God. So now I got to show him I love him. How do you show you love him? I got to sacrifice. What do you sacrifice? You want to sacrifice what's the most important to you. What's most important to you? It really ain't the money, but yeah, the money is. Okay, cool. So I sacrifice that 10%. I'm like, here, God, I'm trying to show you I'm on your team. God, I'm getting up, I'm coming here, and I really don't want to, but here, I'm on your team. And homie keep on saying, yeah, and you are wrong, and you are short, but I'm going to give you the word to make you feel good about feeling bad. And that's what you're paying for every single week. That's why you get up. When you're tired, you don't work 5 days. You finally off. I mean, when you off Friday, you ain't off. When you off Saturday, you just getting your mind back together. So Sunday, you got to get up, get dressed, and go get somebody some money. That don't even sound right. You feel me? But I'm not getting up to give you money. What I'm doing is I'm getting up to go hear the word, to give my time, to give your time, your sacrifice to God, to let him know I still love you, even though I probably can't follow you all the way I want to. I can't probably do everything you want me to do because it counteracts life. So I'm going to do this, and I hope you see my intentions. And that's what get played upon. Keep on bringing it to me. I'm going to let him know, yeah, you good. Don't worry about me telling God. Just, yeah. Now go on back and pray for your shit. If your lights get cut out, damn, just pray a little harder. Don't come to me, though. You feel me? Just you know, you're doing something wrong. Shit. You feel me? So it is a con game. You feel me? It is a con game. However, even amongst that, God would never leave you alone in the midst of that. Even in the midst of that calling and what the motivator is calling for, when you do go hear that word and you do get that word and you do feel like I reached out, I gave my money, I gave my time, I heard the word, you're still taking God home with you. I was just telling you the motivation behind the people that's giving you the message and what message you're getting. You get that message and you get that feel good, and then you start playing and give them some real time at the crib where you actually crack your Bible open and you get a dictionary and you actually read and get the meaning and the people and how these people were that you believe in. These prophets, who all of them were actually criminals because all of them broke the normal laws because the laws weren't righteous. Or they put in check the people who were doing wrong, representing righteous. He made me think about Homeboy when he got David to talk about that one sheep, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even God, even though, you understand what I'm saying? He's always going to be there. He's never going to let no trick leave you out there. So even when you know you're going for that word, you get that word, go home, study some more. Actually pick that book up. He'll talk to you himself. That's all I got to say about that.